Alright guys, now I'm going to do a little talking about the amp. That light is driving me nuts. Hold up. Okay, didn't do much, but helped a little bit. But anyway, it is 3-channel, and you have, your clean, crunch, and lead. Has reverb built in. You got your presence knob. You have 3-channel volumes and a master volume, which really helps. You have a high gain, low gain input. So high gain is for your passive pickups. Low gain is for active. It really doesn't matter. I mean, your amp's not going to mess up if you use active in your high gain or anything, but it does help. And you have an effects loop in the back. It does come with a foot switch. It comes with a cool little boost reverb, which is amazing for like lead, like solos and stuff like that. I'm more of a tight rhythm player versus the solo guy. I mean, I can do stuff. I'm not going to brag, but I'm definitely not the best in that. And it has a built-in noise gate, which is a huge plus. So to you guys out there who play metal, this amp literally is for you. This video is not paid for and not sponsored because I don't have enough subscribers. And also, you do have the XL boost on the on the crunch and lead channel, which is like a bass, I think mid boost, I'm not mistaken. It definitely gives it a little bit more punch. This amp gets compared to a JSX, and it literally sounds nothing like that to me. I hate to say that. If that's what they were going for, they totally actually passed over tone. Like, well, that this amp is built, I wouldn't say built better than that, because I don't really know the specs on both, and I'm not really, I guess, the best at building stuff. But as far as sound goes, this to me sounds more like a dual rectifier, which is, my camera will not focus, which sounds a lot better there. No, which this amp does sound a lot better to me than a JSX, and it, like I said, it sounds like a dual rectifier. But I'm gonna go ahead and dive into a little bit about what happened to me and answer a little. Also, before I get into that story, if you do not want to hear about the customer service or any of that stuff, go ahead and cut the video off right here, you know, because it's probably going to take me a minute to tell you guys exactly what happened. And if you don't really care for all that, I put the guitar playing and the sound of the amp up front. And now I'm going to just talk about the story of the amp. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you guys, I get two questions. One, is this amp reliable? That I don't know. I just got this one. The 6262 Infinium wasn't, but I'm going to go into the story with that. And two, the second question is, can it handle 7-string? And in the video above, or in the video before this, I played a 7-string. The guitar with all the stickers was actually a 7-string and B standard. So if you like the tone of that, it, you know, sounds amazing to me with a 7-string. It was the first time I played through it with a 7-string. And both riffs are all riffs that I put in this video are my own, and they're not covers or anything, but to me, the notes sound better than the 6262 Infinium if you are going to play 7-string, 8-string. That noise gate definitely does help a lot for that, because 7-strings usually do have some kind of feedback, a little to them, especially if they have a fluid rose. But anyway, so here's the story about the customer service, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to be honest. Like I said, this video is not paid, so there's actually a little bit of bad in there. There's definitely a lot of good in there. One, okay, I bought this amp, and my girlfriend gets it for me in October, which absolutely blew me away. That was just one of the nicest things she's, or not just she's ever done, but someone's ever done for me in general. Was just really, I guess, love something that I love and have a passion for, and she wanted to get me a new amp. So thank you, babe, so much for getting me this amp. It really does mean a lot to me, and you're the best. So anyway, she orders the 6262 Infinium. I get it a few days later in October, and it was working fine. Everything was going great. Then on it was actually really close to Halloween. So let's just use like October 25th, for instance, when I got the amp. It was great. Everything was fine. And then one day a fuse blows out and the freaking power is completely off. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I have no power on this amp at all. So I'm kind of like freaking out. I'm like, I didn't even have it 2 months really. December 11th it breaks, and I'm like calling them, emailing them. The guy that I emailed was busy, kind of like I'm on back order to say, which I'm not trying to be mean, you know, you got to take care of as a company, you do have to take care of whoever purchases. You have to take care of not only that, but I mean, you want to have a good name for yourself, one, but you also want to take care of your customers, because when they purchase something, you don't know if they can afford it or not. Just take care of your customers is all I'm saying. Which you did take care of me, and you did a great job. But that guy didn't. I'm not going to say his name. That's just messed up. I have no hard feelings. I understand it was around the holidays. And then I'm still calling. Every time I call, you know, I'm kind of getting pushed away. What is your case? You don't even have a case number. Knowing dang well I do have a case number. And then next thing you know, lo and behold, they put me to another employee there through email. And I'm kind of like mad. I just want to speak to someone and get it fixed like that, because these amps are pretty pricey to me. They're definitely not the highest end, but they are, as far as like money goes. But that is, to me, $650, and it being a gift, that's a lot of money. So that being said, already enough. But like, I talked to this guy named Chad. I will say his name. He is great, man. Thank you so much for taking care of this. I talked to him, I think on a Thursday. We're just kind of going back and forth talking about, you know, everything and what do I want to do and all this. And he's like, hey, so Friday comes around. He's like, hey, man, what do you want to do, man? And he's like, do you want a new amp? Do you want, you know, you can mail yours back to us. We can get it fixed. I can send you a brand new 6262 Infinium, but those aren't really in stock this moment. But if you just wait a minute, I can get those for you. Or you want to try a 333XL because they're more for like what you play. And I'm like, in my head, I'm a little upset because I watch videos and I thought the 6262 Infinium was bad. Like I said, that amp's not bad at all. It was absolutely amazing. I do recommend it noise gate for one because it had a bad hum to it, and then for two, I recommend an overdrive pedal, tube screamer, because you want to push that amp a lot harder than this one. This one really doesn't even need it, but does better with it. So anyway, by Friday he tells me that, and okay, he's like, Monday it will be sent to you through the mail, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm patient and I'm really not. I'm excited. Thank you, Chad, that you reached out and helped me. But in my heart, I'm like, man, I really do want a 62 Infinium. Although I did ask the guy before if I could just get another amp, because I kind of read hit and miss reviews about that amp, and with me, in my case, it was a bad amp. I mean, I got sold a lemon. But anyway, so I get this amp, you know, Tuesday. I get it on a Tuesday, the day after Chad and I spoke. I get this amp, and it was here within one day. So anyway, I plug it up, and you know, you gotta really dial in your amps, and I'm like, don't really sound too good. Then I'll look, and I notice a master volume, which sounds completely dumb and irrelevant, but I'm like, after I boosted that just right with my channel volumes, buddy, this amp sounds like a Mesa dual rectifier. And I'm not just saying that. Like, this thing, I hope, fingers crossed, I hope this amp survives a long time, because this thing is just a metal machine. It really is. And I'm very happy I got this, and I've heard nothing but good things about the 333XL Infinium, and that's just the story of the customer service. And to answer, there's really no one that really said how reliable is it, and if they did, I'm going to tell you guys the complete honest truth about what I think about Bugera. I think it's kind of hit and miss. They're an early amplifier company, and you know, if this one works out great, they really have me sold, because I can't have what happened to me before happen to me again with that 62 Infinium. I don't want something I can't go play live and want, you know, break on me. I take very well care of everything I buy, but man, this amp's great, and the customer service was actually fantastic. After the holidays, they really took care of me, and more than I could ask for. I mean, seriously, like, paid for the shipping, paid for everything, to like sent me a box. You know, they're like, just put, you know, Chad's like, just put the 62 Infinium in the box, and put, you know, the 333XL came in, and he's like, you know, send it back to FedEx, which FedEx actually came to my house and picked it up for me. I didn't even have to leave the house to take it to FedEx. It was just like, it broke. It was here in one day after I talked to someone that does their job very great, and then next thing you know, I don't even have to take it. It's out of the house. That's just phenomenal to me. It's mind-blowing to think that, you know, the customer service is actually great. And like I said, no hard feelings to, you know, if you're watching this video, I'm just not like that. And no hard feelings to you, brother. I just know that it was during the holidays. Like, it was literally right around the holidays. And I know you guys were off for a good bit, and Chad, but I want to say thank you for doing your job great and taking care of me. Like, I can't even explain it. But yeah, man. Also, I'm running my amp 16 ohms through a 2x12 PV cabinet. I do plan on upgrading my cabinet. I just actually bought this cabinet, and I actually love the cabinet, but I do want to upgrade it to a 4x12 to really push that power. I used to have a 4x12, and I sold it to get this cabinet, but I kind of miss having the 4x12. But yeah, guys, sorry I talked so much, and hope to God I didn't bore you to death. I try to do a little bit of everything, from guitar playing, showing you guys what the amp sounds like, to telling you what the amp actually has, to, because there's two different versions of the 333 and the 333XL Infinium, which their technology supposedly has gotten a lot better, and it will tell you in the back, you know, about you have a tube indicator to tell you exactly which tube's going bad, which one needs to be replaced, all that jazz. So that's a huge must, and it's great technology. Apparently it didn't work too well with my 62 Infinium. It just shut that thing down, and I couldn't get any power, but everything's fixed. No hard feelings. I'm loving the amp, and I wanted to review it. Thank you guys. Stay metal.